Welcome back to another episode of Iniquitous News. I am your host, Lawrence Johnson. Happy Friday. Let's get right into it. Israel and the U.S., are we splitting up? We breaking up finally? You know me, this is like music to my ears. But basically, something very, very important happened. Trump said he's not going to visit Israel. Yeah, I'm not stopping by. It's over for that. I'm cool. And this all stems from what's really started with Mike Waltz. Because he felt as though Mike was undermining him and basically listening to Netanyahu and doing whatever he says to try to get us into a war with Iran. And so then obviously he fired Mike. He's like, man, yeah, son, I'm not firing you, but I'm moving you around. I can't have you that close to me. I don't trust you. And then clearly Netanyahu was then disappointed by that. And Israel got very upset because Trump announced, we ain't shooting at the Houthis no more. I'm not shooting at Yemen. I'm through with that. That war is not ours. And this was without consulting Israel. And so Israel's like, wait, hold on. Trump leaving us out in the cold? What's going on? He not helping us no more? I've never agreed with Trump on anything, damn near. I be hating on Trump all the time. This right here, I agree with him. Stop listening to Netanyahu and stop letting him bully you around. And now it's reports on both sides that they're both disappointed in each other. It's like, hell yeah, everybody disappointed in Netanyahu. He's a war criminal, genocidal maniac. We need to distance ourselves from him as far as possible. But then he also said that there's supposed to be this big announcement that's supposed to come surrounding Gaza and what we're going to do moving forward. And now they're pressuring the UN, saying, hey, man, you either figure this shit out or Israel going to partner up with someone else and we're going to run through this shit. So it's like, are you distancing yourself from Israel or not? I'm really confused by that. Because now all of a sudden you're putting pressure on the UN saying, we're going to cut all funding if y'all don't figure the Gaza shit out. So it's like, okay, wait a second. You stop shooting at Yemen and the Houthis because I think Trump realized they was really about that and they was shooting back and they was fucking us up. When it comes to Gaza, it's not an actual war that we're fighting. It's not people that have a military, an air force, a navy. It's innocent civilians. And then freedom fighters. Well, they call them terrorists in Hamas, but it's like if all your family got killed and your cousins and sisters for the last 20 years, you'd probably join the armed resistance too. I know I probably would. So the question now looms in the air. Are we on the same page with Israel as not? But Hegseth, he was also supposed to stop at Israel. He not doing that shit no more either. And so if we not stopping at Israel, no one has not stopped at Israel and bowed their head at the little motherfucker wall since Barack Obama. And even Obama was in cahoots with Israel. But then obviously back on my hating train with Trump, he has some of the most insane shit to say about trade because just listen to this.
Because business has slowed down, as you mentioned, we're seeing as a result, the ports here in the U.S., the traffic has really slowed, and now thousands of dock workers and truck drivers are worried about their jobs.
That means we lose less money, you know?
So in Trump's mind, if the ports are not filled, that means we saving money. That gotta be the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life. It's like, oh, well, people are gonna start losing their jobs and they feel like they're not needed anymore and that these are slowing down, which means this slows down, which means this is no longer needed, which means these people have to pay for this and this person's gonna lose this job. Well, to me, it sounds like America's saving money, so fuck it. Surplus on our side. So wait, no, that's not how that works, huh? What do you mean? We need the ports filled because that means we're running a successful country. If there are no ports filled, that means we're not doing trade with anybody. But I think in Trump's head, a win for him is no trade with anybody. We only outsource and everything is made here. Which is like literally is not fucking possible, especially to try to do within the next 4 years. Like I see his vision, but at the same time, it's like, no. The point of interacting with the world is to keep good relationships and trade with them and help each other out and, find things that other countries may be better than us at. Not in Trump's world, though. This motherfucker's a nut. People all over our country are outraged by the Surgeon General pick, Casey Means. Why? Because she never finished her residency. She dropped out. And so there's like a lot more qualified people than her. And when Trump was asked, like, why did you pick her? Like, what was the point of doing that? This is what he had to say.
Bobby really thought she was great. I don't know her. I listened to the recommendation of Bobby. I met her yesterday and once before. She's a very outstanding person, a great academic, actually.
This is why DEI, that type of shit was in place because he just lets you know, well, Bobby said it was a good pick, so I just went with it. It was like, she dropped out her residency. This isn't like dropping out of school. Yes, she was a very good student at Stanford. Led her class, which is great. She's obviously very smart, but even RFK's former running mate, Nicole Shanahan, had this to say in her tweet. This is like very accusatory of like, oh yeah, these people that he's picking were bred type shit. And when I was running with him, it was assured that they would have no chance of being selected because of the whole fact that she dropped out and never fucking finished her residency, which is the one thing basically you have to finish to become licensed. But somehow she's now in the position of Surgeon General. See the problem with that, people? Talk about Nepo babies and shit like that. Like, these people just get handed to them. I wish somebody would just come and be like, oh yeah, man, we got a new hating position here in the government for you. It's going to be top of the top. Why? Strictly for vibes. Because who you know, what you know. That's one thing that is very real, people. It's about who you know, not what you know. You could be a smart motherfucker, but if you don't know right people, you're just going to be smart motherfucker, lonely, and left out. Network and make connections and meet people. Obviously, it's not really possible to be disconnected because this shit was like since birth. But try your best to go outside and talk to some people and meet some people because that's how you thrive in society. A new pope has been selected. The smoke was rising, which means someone was selected. And to our surprise, at least to my surprise, it was an American, Robert P., the new pope. I mean, he looked on the younger side. Who knows how long he gonna last? But I mean, hey, Chicago native. He got some black in his lineage, they're saying. And I mean, his former tweets. He didn't tweet all of 2024/2025. The only time he did was to retweet some shit, talking shit about Trump and what was going on with Bukele, and tweet some shit, talk shit about J.D. Vance, which, in my vision and perspective, seems like a great pope if you ask me. I can't wait for him to take over. This shit should be great. Moving on to Cash Patel, as usual, he cannot provide anything on time and even abide by the law, people. I mean, we've been waiting on the Epstein file since day one, but now it's supposed to be the FBI budget. How much money are you gonna need to be doing this shit? I mean, just what he had to say.
We're now having a budget hearing without a budget request. So, Director Patel, where is the FY 2026 budget request for the FBI?
It's being worked on, ma'am.
Have you reviewed it? Have you approved it?
Not yet.
When will we get it?
As soon as I can get it from my interagency partners and get it approved.
6 months from now?
I don't know, ma'am. I'm not going
Well,
to make
how
up a
do
timeline.
we as Congress do our budget and our work without that request and without the spend plan?
Well, ma'am, I'm here. I'm
don't
doing the
care.
best I can. I can't make up answers. I'm going to commit to you to work on getting you the information you need.
That is insufficient.
I'm just so confused. How long does it take to figure out a budget? And then she even asked, she's like, well, how are we supposed to do our jobs to approve this shit or say yes or no if you can't even give us one? I'm trying my best. Well, try harder, motherfucker. What do you mean? There's laws and shit in place for a reason. If you don't get that shit on time, your budget should be cut by the day. There should be a number. Hey, if we don't get this by then, slash funding, slash funding. Y'all want slash funding everywhere else? You can't figure out how to put a fucking budget together? I feel like that's the easiest thing. You could AI that shit up and probably get it there on time. So I'm saying these people that are in control are not in control. They just Trump dick suckers. And if they're not Trump dick suckers, they're Israel dick suckers. So to me, both suck. Bill Gates is all of a sudden changing his tune. He said, hey, I don't want to die rich. I want to give away all my money into things. And it's just like new vaccines, new medical stuff. I believe it when I see it, Bill. I get it. He said he's done with the Bill and Melissa Foundation. I'm giving all that away. I'm like, to what exactly, Bill? Why don't you run something so we know where the money is going? You say, oh, yeah, it's going to medical. Oh, yeah, it's going to... We've seen what you do, Bill, and I'm not going to lie. Through all my years, I've never seen you make significant change in health in any type of way. Maybe I'm just not informed, but I've never been like, oh, man, Bill Gates really changed those people's lives. Oh, man, he really helped out this entire town, this entire city. I feel like I've heard Mr. Beast do more shit than you. Now, I could just be naive, and I could be wrong and ignorant. Hopefully, people in the comments let me know. But as of right now, let's figure out what the fuck you want to do with this whole $200 billion. Oh, there's richer people than me. Who give a fuck? You have $200 billion, which is way too much for any one person to have in the first place. Let's put our money where our mouth is and put it in the right places. And I want it all public. Where the fuck is all this money going? Because clearly people out here need help. Bill Belichick and his girlfriend still on some weird iniquitous shit. It all started with that little interview where she's like, oh yeah, we're not talking about this. When asked how did they meet, which basically said, yeah, I was an escort, he was hiring me on some site, and now I've finessed him ever since. But now it's to the point that UNC, they banned her. Banished. They're like, yeah, she cannot come to the facility because whatever she's been doing is fucking up the motion here. And we're trying to run a football program, not an influencer glam program. She always just be like around, thinking she could walk and talk, vibe and slide. No, get the fuck out of here. You don't know nothing about football. Most you should ever be doing is just running Bill's social media. Other than that, get the fuck out the way. It's crazy though how somebody like Bill Belichick, a legend in the coaching community, can be manipulated by a 20-something-year-old. Like, son, you like 70, boy. What the fuck if you don't put your foot down? Tell her little ass, hey, you keep on talking Mephistophelian, guess what? The money sprinkler is cut off. What you gonna do without me? She gonna be back to tricking, selling shit on OnlyFans. That's her problem. But the fact that you letting her whip you around, come on, Bill. Come on, son. You used to control 100 and some people in the locker room in New England Patriots with Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski and them, son. Now you letting this little girl, probably younger than your youngest daughter, run? I mean, come on, man. I'm disappointed, Bill. I'm fucking disappointed. Random news story you may have not heard about, but you need to hear about. Tyler Butler has been arrested. Why, you might add? Well, he was at his house, sleeping with his family, when at 3 a.m., supposedly, there was 3 kids around the age of 18 that were supposed to go to their prom the next day that were ding-dong ditching. See, what's ding-dong ditching to you? To me is when you go to the front door, ding, up out of there. I'm running, I'm leaving, I'm spying to see if they open the front door. See, what these kids did, well, first off, before I even answer that, let me just tell you what ended up happening. One kid ended up dying, the other kid ended up being shot. Now, how does that happen, right? Because they wasn't playing fucking ding-dong ditch, that's why. See, he heard mad banging on the back door. See, back door, you're already fucking up. This isn't even ding-dong ditch. And then there's kicking on the back door, like they're trying to kick through. And recently, there had been reports all around that people was trying to do breaking and entering. Now, when you ding-dong ditch, you leave. But for whatever reason, they're hiding in the backyard. He come out, he start ringing out shots. Fa, fa, fa. One of the kids gets hit, dies. Other kid gets shot. Other one ended up running off. And the kids saw the cops, oh, we're playing ding-dong ditch. Ditch, motherfucker. The end of it is ditch. You leave, you go. You don't hide and stay in his backyard. You're tripping. Rest in peace. I'm sorry you lost your life, but at the same time, what the fuck was you doing? Trying to kick down his door and then hiding his back. At what time was it? 3 a.m. Ding-dong ditch at 3 a.m. is kind of crazy to me. I mean, I used to play it late, but like at a time when it's possible for them to still be up, and it's like, you ding-dong ditch at 3 a.m., it's just like, people are just gonna wake up like, huh? What the fuck is that? And just go right back to bed. They ain't gonna open the door. So it's ding-dong ditch right like 8 to 11 type shit. When they sit down for dinner, or they probably watching their late night Netflix, that's when you ding-dong ditch. Not at 3 a.m. Sometimes, you know, I'm not gonna say, I'm not trying to be mean, but I mean, shit, karma a motherfucker, boy. Sometimes it happens quick. Moving on to Flourish Friday is a new segment where basically I just show you my favorite clips from the week. Starting right off, we have some random white act of danger. I mean, bro decides that he's gonna jump off a 200-foot cliff. Why? Strict for vibes. No Red Bull in sight.
3, 2, 1.
And it's the fact son ain't even try to land a flip. Bro did a whole joint. Laid on his back in some, what they call powder. Because he just knew he was going to be good. Got up, moved and groove, vibe and slide right up out of there. How you even plan that out? How you got to the top of the mountain? And how do you know, yeah, I'm going to be all right if I jump off this joint 250 plus? Ain't no fucking way. Moving right along, we got running like Tarzan. I mean, these people, I don't know where y'all be finding this shit. It be like looking like Narnia or something. But they just be barefoot, vibing inside, moving and grooving fast as shit. I mean, look at this. Where is you at? How did you find this place? And why do you think it's that okay to be running that fast? Minuscule left, minuscule right, it's over. You falling off the cliff, you're dying. You're gonna catch it on film. We'll meet up in the upper room, God gonna be like, I mean, you could have just walked. You could have took your time. I don't know what you're trying to capture for content, but now you met me. No thanks. And with our hater of the day, he flourishing in hate for real. My boy got the glasses on, walking, nothing in mind, and all of a sudden, he just take out a fucking biker. My thing is like, where did he get the cart from? And did he always have this in mind? Like, was he just walking down this area like, yeah, I cannot wait till the next biker come? Because March Vieira, you guessed it, death, gotcha. And the fact that he didn't have his phone recording, he just looked back. You could tell he don't even know him. He's kept it moving. If I'm dude, I'm getting back up. I'm putting these on you. I am whooping you, son. Are you crazy? You really just did that to me? And then I'm a food delivery guy. So now I'm about to get a 1 star because 1, the food about to be late. 2, food is fucked up. So you gotta beat him up 2 times. Ain't no way. But I will say, flourishing in hate, for sure. Moving right along, we have songs that you need to know. We have Burr by Jesky. How I found it, don't worry about it. But I know one thing, he flourishing for sure. Next up, we got Bring Good Rap Back. I don't know what he gonna call this song, but it's Lareezy. I'm trying to tell you, or maybe L.A. Reezy. I don't even know, bro, but I know one thing, he be flowing. I'm trying to tell you.
Run mine, zoom, easy to go. Will Reezy be as good as he? I mean, my life is so great, I could only be as good as me. Could I ever slam dunk like LeBron? I guess the equivalent is to any type of track that I'm on. Can he run the NOLA like Hot Buzz with Tucci? I'm Tucci, Manny Fresh, Master P, producer and making movies watered.
Moving to Flashback Fridays, we have songs that you forget, but you know it's still a hit. Starting off with Chris Brown, Forever. I always think of The Office, and then obviously the original thing from The Office of that, like, they really did that for their wedding and played that song and came out and danced and shit. That shit was so hard, son. And that song is forever amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing can beat that. But this white girl anthem, May, we have Michelle Branch, Everywhere.
'Cause you're everywhere to me, and when I close my eyes.
That was the main song basically for every single teen type of movie from 2000 to like 2015 or wherever this song came out until the next 10 years. And rightfully so, because this shit is so cold. Like, what? Everywhere. I wish I could sing like that. I'll be singing that shit every day. Moving right along, we have Trick Daddy, I'm a Thug. Yeah, real hit.
This is the life for me.
Baby, 'cause I'm a thug.
That beat was so crazy, and having the children sing certain part, and baby, 'cause I'm a thug, unchased photo. That, come on, son. Play that shit this weekend while you driving around, because right now in LA, weather is beautiful. I'm gonna be playing that shit right after this. And last but not least, we have Ryan Cabrera, On the Way Down.
On the way down, I saw you and you saved me from myself.
That song just make you feel like you the main character in any movie. Like, real white boy anthem right there, son. Like, I just need to, like, learn how to play the guitar just for that song type shit. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Iniquitous News, man. Don't forget to hate and subscribe. It's been another great week. I can't wait to see y'all on Monday, man. Don't stop. Keep it going. You feel me? Keep on spreading that negativity. You know how we doing? I'm about to go by the pool, probably give me some tequila, about to have me a nice little weekend, son. No cap. Until next time, my haters, we out.
You've just tuned in to another edition of Iniquitous News Network with Lawrence Johnson. Don't forget to hate and subscribe.